which is always my mantra, right? I'm always talking about advanced bookings because I think that's the best way to save money. That's what I call Aloha Spirit. It's a world championship. It's 32 miles to cross the channel from Molokai to this part of Oahu on the east side water. Aloha and welcome to another episode of the Hawaii Vacation Connection. My name is Bruce Fisher.
My name's Yaling Yu Fisher.
Thanks very much for checking in with us for this Friday, September 16th, 2011. This is our 477th podcast.
Wow.
We got tons of questions because we were not here last week. We were hanging out at Sunset on the Beach. Big Hawaii 5-0 premiere.
Having so much fun already.
Yeah, and it's an exciting episode. We didn't spoil it. We didn't stream it. But wait till you see the show on Monday night. You're not going to believe it.
Just don't fall down from the chair.
Yeah. You're just not going to believe the twists and turns that are continuing in the actual premiere episode of Hawaii 5-0, which airs Monday night. We had an amazing event. It was an amazing weekend. And,
thank you, Sonoit. Thank you, Paul and Joe Health.
Yes, our agents were there. A couple of our agents were there. They've been very supportive, and we appreciate it. And mahalo nui to Wendy and Jason and all the folks that came in for the Hawaii 5-0 premiere, Sunset on the Beach, and attended all of the events. We actually were in the newspaper. Yeah, Maddie and four of the women that were on the tour were
Ellen.
Ellen,
Debbie,
Maddie, Debbie, and Stacy.
Yeah,
they were all in the newspaper, and it was just very exciting.
I know.
And
so happy for them.
Yeah, you can find out all about it on our blog, hawaii-aloha.com/blog. Now, the last time we did a show, because we missed last week, we were headed out to the Disney Aulani, and we stayed there, and mixed reviews on the property. The property itself we found to be beautiful. It's just a great experience, but they have some things to work out there, and all of my comments and my review is on the blog.
Yep.
Basically, I think it's just a little overpriced, mostly. That's my biggest complaint, and the food wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, that was my review. So, got a lot of ground to cover. There's lots of questions that came in, so I want to get to as many of them as possible.
Yep.
So, I just want to remind you that we do this every Friday.
Yep.
If you're interested in seeing the live show, check us out on our website. It starts at around 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. Hawaii time every Friday. Okay, let's get right to it. We got a first question. This is from Karina. She's a Facebook and a Twitter friend, and she said that she asked me before about cruises, but she wants to know about culinary tours in Hawaii. She wants to know, are there any culinary tours? And she thinks Hawaii is kind of a natural for it. With all the multiculturalism, with all the kinds of foods we have here. She mentions adagi, poke, misubi, all of there's so many fusions here of food. Is there a tour package? And the answer is yes, there are. And there's been talk of doing more of these. And there's a couple that you can find online for Oahu and Maui. One is MauiCulinaryTours.com. You can check those out. And also HawaiiFoodTours.com. The Hawaii Food Tours, I've heard mixed reviews about that. But it is one way to do it. But the best way to do it on Oahu is check out the UH Culinary Institute. Now,
there's a good one.
Yes, this is down at Kapiolani College, right at the base of Diamond Head. And they have a culinary school. They also have a restaurant there. And they have a lot of tours that they're doing. I mean, you can do, and she also mentions here, is there a place I can learn to do, cooking in Hawaii? Actually, Disney has one, or like a cooking program or culinary thing out at Disney. You're starting to see more and more of this, but if you just get in touch with the Culinary Institute over there, you'll find a whole bunch of them. I'll have a link on our podcast page so you can get right to that. But they have cooking classes that you can take when you come here on vacation. They have farm tours where you go and
There's one in Maui.
Yes, and there's one in Maui, but this is the one on Oahu. They're going to take you to Nalo Farms. They're going to take you to the various farms and talk about farm-to-table kind of cuisine, which is very popular in Hawaii now. Farm-to-table, meaning, freshly made foods in Hawaii bringing right to your table. They also have health and wellness classes and tours there, and they have an international culinary tour that you can take, which is fantastic. And there's a really great one that I want to recommend, and that's this dim sum tour that they have. It's a 4 to 6 hour tour, and they take you to some of the best Chinese dim sum places in Chinatown, and you get all the stuff, the shrimp dumplings.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
now?
I know. And you get those, the rice balls and chicken sumai. What's chicken sumai?
Sao mai.
That's right, sao mai. And they have all the dumplings and everything. So the best thing I can do for you is to refer you over there to the Culinary Institute. That's where you're going to find the best tours for Oahu, and then over on Maui Culinary Tours. So hopefully that answers your questions. Now, guess what? She's going to win. Karina's going to win a bag of macadamia Hershey Nut Kisses. These are only found in Hawaii.
Yep.
So if we answer your question here
Please
on the big show,
your mailing address.
Send us your mailing address. We won't know how to send it unless you send us the mailing address.
Hey, yours.
Right. So if you see your name announced, then you have to actually watch the show to win, because you got to find out if you've actually won them. So if you submitted a question, there you go. So the Hershey Macadamia Nut Kisses are yours. Congratulations. Another question comes in from Angela Bell. She says she's getting ready to come back to the Big Island. She's thinking about staying in Hilo. She wants to know, is Uncle Billy's still around? And if so, what are your thoughts? I haven't been back there in 10 years. Well, in Hilo there is still Uncle Billy's. And, just to put that out there, on the Hilo side, you're not going to find a lot of really great hotels. There just aren't. And we don't recommend necessarily Uncle Billy's. Uncle Billy's is a really budget property. I think the one in Hilo, though, is actually better than the one in Kona, I've been told. So if you really want to stay there, obviously Uncle Billy's is there, and it's an option for you. So
yeah, but I will be at least.
Yeah. She's not going to say too much about it, but we would recommend probably that it's better to stay at the Nani Loa.
And the Hawaiian.
And
Hilo Hawaiian.
Hilo Hawaiian and the Nani Loa. Those are the two that we recommend and that we tell people about. But a lot of people, even in the live chat, are saying, "Ow, Uncle Billy's." Not one. It's not even on it. We don't sell Uncle Billy's. We really don't. So hopefully that helps you out. And Angela, we'll send you out some macadamia nut Hershey Kisses. So please get us your email address right away. Another question comes in from Daryl McKenzie. He's trying to plan a vacation for early next year. He's wondering what months are the best for rates for Kauai. Early next year. Well, I mean, if those are typically the most expensive times. Beginning of the year.
Come end of January.
The end of January is the best, I think, if you're going to be doing it at the beginning of the year. But you know what? We are seeing amazing deals right now for advanced bookings. Remember, when you book with us in an advanced booking, nothing is etched in stone. We can keep looking at that booking. If the airfare goes down or specials come down, we can adjust your package downward. The advantage of that is you get your package locked in. You don't have to pay all the money, and you can start sucking away the money. Because, let's face it, a Hawaii vacation sometimes is a little expensive. So, you want to definitely get in touch with us and start planning that vacation now. We're starting to get our advanced bookings down. We have rates for January, February, March. So definitely get in touch with us. Daryl, thank you very much for checking us out. Next question. We're kind of running out of time here. It's getting late already. Bob Power, she says, my wife and I are coming to Oahu the first week in October, and this is what they're doing. They're going to take a Circle Island tour. Nice idea. Pearl Harbor. They want to go on the Atlantis submarine, and they want to take in a luau. What other things would you recommend, and are there any special things going on in October? And there was also another question from Comelia. It's a similar question. So should we cut the bag in half and send them both each a half?
Then just get it to me.
But anyway, Bobby, the answer to the question is there's so many things to do. And a couple of the things that we have found lately that we really are recommending a lot, and one is this swimming with the dolphins, the dolphin adventure that you can find on our website now. And this dolphin adventure is not going to Sea Life Park. It's not going to one of these places where you just spend a couple of minutes with dolphins. We're talking about actually swimming with dolphins. And the package that we have is only a few dollars more than doing like the deluxe Sea Life Park thing.
And that tour, it's a maximum 6 people.
Yeah, there's maximum 6 people, so you're not going to be there with a whole bunch of other people. So get in touch with us. Swimming with dolphins is one of the most amazing things you can do here, and we have a great tour for that. Also, I've been telling people about this great authentic canoe voyage that you can go on, a Hawaiian canoe. And that happens out in Kaneohe as well. And if you're interested in that, let us know. Some of the other things that I was thinking about, people ask me about museums and other things that you can do, indoors. And the Honolulu Academy of Arts now has teamed up with the Contemporary Museum, and they have an amazing collection of artwork there that I think is second to none anywhere in the world. That's also something I'm telling people to do. And it's kind of an encyclopedia of Honolulu that they have there, and that you can view and see so much information and learn so much about the island. So I highly recommend that. They also have classes there. They have a wonderful pavilion cafe that you can eat there and enjoy a nice brunch or lunch, and I highly recommend it. It's a great learning experience, a great thing to do. There's just so many things to do, and I mean the list goes on and on, so always get in touch with us here and we can help plan that for you and help you with that. I think we're kind of running out of time here, so we need to get to some of the packages that have been booked in the last 24 hours. Once again, we're going to send you out those Hershey Macadamia Nut Kisses. Also want to let folks know we have a new guide that's out. It's the top 10 scenic views of Hawaii. You can find this by going to our website, and you can get this free guide. It has beautiful pictures in it. It also gets you subscribed to our additional guides that we're going to be sending out. So get over to our webpage, get the free guide. You can also find it on our webpage, or just email me, bruce@hawaii-aloha.com, and I'll get your name in there, and you can download the guide immediately. And that's our free guide, this brand new thing that we are doing for folks here in Hawaii. So now we've got some packages that we want to talk about that have been booked in the last 24 to 48 hours. So listen up. If you're planning a trip to Hawaii, this is an excellent segment because we actually kind of talk about things that are, what things are costing for Hawaii. So what do we have today?
Okay, this one is for 6 people. And travel November 20 to 25 from Los Angeles to Kona. They stay in the Sheraton Keauhou Bay. And Mountain View, 2 rooms with a rental car, total $6,152.
That's almost $1,000 a person to go to the Big Island, staying at that Sheraton is gorgeous over there.
Oh yeah.
It's right on the water. Now they don't have a swimmable beach there, but they have this river pool that is so amazing that you never even miss the ocean when you're there, and you can get down into the ocean in tide pools that are nearby. And what's great about it is you get those oceanfront units there, and you're like right on top of the water like we are here, because the codes back in those days allowed them to build all the way to the ocean. Fantastic property, great selection. Congratulations to the Watkins family, Benjamin, Blaze, Chase, Asa, Benjamin Jr., and Candy.
Whoa, whole family.
Wow, they're going to have a great time in Hawaii Day. And congratulations to Calais. She's the agent that put that one together. She's over at Extension 31.
Okay, next one will be Family 2. And they travel from, what's that? This is from
Phoenix?
No, this is from, it's October 17, actually coming soon, to Hilo, then to Kauai. And they stay in actually they do 3 islands.
3 islands, yeah.
Hilo, Honolulu, and Kauai.
Wow.
So they do, let me see.
They're going to stay at the Hilo, Hawaii. We were just talking about that.
They got a rental car. Oahu, they stay in the Outrigger Reef with a rental car total for $4,643.80. And
they must have something else in there that they booked on their own there in Kauai.
In Kauai.
Yeah, in Kauai they have their own accommodation. So for the 2 islands, including all the airfare to the 3 islands, $4,643. Another great deal. And this is what we're saying. And this is a last-minute booking. October traditionally is a very good time to come. Right now, of course, things are getting sold out, but in advance bookings, usually October, May. So they got another great deal. So congratulations to James and Colby Bradinsky. You're going to have a wonderful time in Hawaii Day. And we want to thank you for your business. And to Abby, she's over at Extension 23.
Yeah.
She's the agent that put that one together. Wow.
That's it.
That's going to wrap it up. I want to thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you have a question, get it to us, bruce@hawaii-aloha.com or yaling@hawaii-aloha.com. In the meantime, check in with our blog and our podcast. We are putting stuff up there every single day. So that's going to wrap it up. For my beautiful wife, Yaling, for all of us here at Hawaii Aloha Travel, we'll say aloha and mahalo.